Mike Mallett here with tonight's Eastern States 200 feature winner, Stewart Friesen. And Stu, the stash does it again, man.
Absolutely. It looks ridiculous and everybody hates it, but I get to keep it for a couple more weeks now at least.
Eastern States 200, your third win, second consecutive, and this one was effort-filled, I guess you could say. You had to start 44th, use that past winner's provisional because you missed qualifying, and yet you were able to literally drive your way up. I mean, there was no gimmies in that race. You worked your way forward and got the job done.
We just had a great race car. We came down to the open practice last Saturday because we knew we'd missed practice and qualifying and tried to dial it in. We tried some stuff and that worked and didn't work. Made some fast laps and then put our heads together and found a package that we wanted to start with, and then having a little bit of practice, this afternoon when they got the track kind of run in, and then, just making a couple laps in the B main, we were able to tweak it a little bit, and it was great. We were able to pick some cars off. A lot of guys pitted early there. We stayed out, and then we were able to when we pitted in this on lap 70 or whatever, we cycled back up like it wasn't, we were in the top 12 or 10 at that point. So that's when it was kind of game on, and we could race the guys that we needed to race, and thing was good. Big thanks to Halmar, all my guys, Integra and Draco, and all they do for us. It's this is a different deal with modified racing now. These coils and the rear geometry, and there's a lot there, and we're trying to do our homework and stay ahead of it.
What is it about the top side here? You won Thursday night pounding that top side, and tonight every pass you made, everybody else wants to fight for that bottom, jam it down there down low, and you're like, yeah, screw that, I'm going to the top, I'm going to the wall.
It's good. It took a little bit to grip up there, early. It was, we had a lot of rain, so there was some weepers and some stuff you had to be careful of. But, towards the end, you could just rip the fence, and it was good, and just try to be smooth on it and be consistent, and not kill the tires, not spin them too bad, and get them sealed up. And it worked out for us. We were able to pass some good cars earlier in the race, and then, when the track did kind of polish off there towards the end, we had built up a good cushion and were able to ride it out.
How different was this Eastern States from others? This is the first one on the new surface, and it wasn't the tire wear, it wasn't the, hey, am I going to run out of fuel? It was a race.
Yeah, absolutely. We had talked about, that pit strategy still came into it. So we talked about, all right, do we put on the first caution? Can we go all 200? All that kind of stuff. And based on our fuel mileage from the Centennial race, we figured we needed to stay out to at least 60, 70 in that window. And then, especially as fast as the track was, we were using a lot of throttle. And I think that was the right call for us. A lot of guys pitted early, and then, they made it to the end. But that's kind of what worked for us, and then just trying to keep the tires underneath me all race long.
How cool is it to win this race? You came up just short in the Centennial race. I think you tried taking down the wall in turn 4 there on that night. But how nice is it to come back to Middletown and win? If you couldn't win that one, you win the second biggest event here.
Oh, absolutely! It's this is unbelievable. The longest running, historical modified race that we run, and I appreciate the history of it and all those flags they had here with all these past champions. It's this is just such a special place, and to see it make a resurgence, and even with the bad weather today, the fans that came out and supported this place and this race is really, really cool and really special.
Can you show everybody what you got in your hand there, just for me? So that's right. Okay, champions drink White Claw. I interviewed Brad Sweet after winning at Eldora, $175K. He was drinking White Claw. You just won $40,000 drinking White Claw. I think that's the drink of champions.
I don't know. It tastes good. I only drink the lime. So if Hannaford by my house would get just the lime packs, I'd appreciate it, because it sucks to buy the variety pack and only drink 3 of them, and then you try to invite people over and Jess, hey, have a ruby red or have a grapefruit, and I don't know. They're good. I like them, and like they say, Brett Moffitt breaks my balls all the time. He says, just ain't no laws around the claws, right, Stu? But I take some flack, but I like them, so it's good.
For the record, I got a few of those in my fridge, the lime ones, if you want to stop over.
Yeah, sounds good. You got a date.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Eastern States 200 winner here at the Orange County Fair Speedway, Mr. Stewart Friesen. Thanks, Stu.